Why do broken people feel called to something greater? Let's get down to the root of the fruit. Broken people feel called to something greater because God is taking you through a whirlwind of things that you have achieved, and you don't even understand how you achieved them. You probably were like, I know if nobody else can relate, listen, I know I didn't do it by myself. I know I didn't get through homelessness by myself. I know I didn't get through, and I'm talking about being 16 and homeless. 16 and homeless. I know I didn't get through a lot of those crazy nights of being drunk out of my mind, driving, doing stuff I shouldn't be doing, and God getting me back home safely in one piece. Bills literally piling up and money coming into my mailbox that probably has been sitting there for days while I was literally crying out to God for help. I can't, y'all, it's too much testimony. It's too much testimony. Forgiving my mother for not being the perfect mother, but God putting it in my spirit to realize just how much I still obtained from the lifestyle in which I grew up from. Because we're talking about a child who was living in a trap home where dope was sold and people were smoking dope. And we're not talking about weed now, because they call weed dope. This is not that. Okay? And you're talking about you're talking about getting put out at an early age and surviving the streets, not having to sell myself for money, getting 2 jobs, having a mentor who taught me about resumes and so forth, using my street and book smarts to get ahead where I am today. It's too much testimony to not feel called. Even when you feel broken, you obtain something out of that storm. Something happened during that storm that you achieved. And if you start looking a little closer, you will see where your calling is. Because you got some people, whatever you went through in your storm, some people they didn't come out. But you came out of yours. And there's some similarities to y'all's story. But you achieved coming out of that storm and that person didn't. That is your calling. Figure out what it is, write it down, and talk to God about it, because it's time.